What's up, guys? I've decided to do a mock challenge with Purplebrix Studios. There are two rules. It has to be built on a 32x32 base plate, and it has to be based off of one main faction from Star Wars. So I'm going with the Republic. I'll be making a captured Umbaran outpost being attacked by a couple of Umbara militians. For the clone troopers, I've chosen the 501st. I also want to include jet troopers protecting the base. I don't have any 501st ARF troopers, so I'm using this original 501st trooper to pilot the ATRT. With the minifix selected, I'm going to start the build. The first part I'm going to make is the Umbaran soil. I'm building the rough terrain and weird looking plants to represent what you find in the Clone Wars TV show. Now that the foliage is done, it's time to work on the base. Now I gotta work on the walls. Here I have a little machine to refuel the ATRT. And I got a bunch of barrels and crates because every clone base needs that. I think it's time to do the flooring. Underneath, I put a little space to provide for the lights. Looks like I'm missing a few pieces. Gotta go look for them. Oh. Alright, they're there. Looks like I can finish the floor. Now I gotta work more in the front. Alright, time for the roof. Dang it. Well, that's what happens when you use this to hold your phone. For the roof, I wanted to add a little more detail, so I decided to put some cannons and maybe a radar dish. There we go. Finished the anti-air gun. But before I put the roof on, we gotta get some lights. I got these from this year's Purplebrix convention. I made a little gap in the wall to connect the lights to the batteries. Now this part was really frustrating. But eventually, I got it through. Now for the painstaking part of installing the lights. For the hallway lights, I gotta connect the roof. I wanted some light on top of the base, so the jet trooper is gonna be flying. He'll be trying to shoot down the Umbarans. And now it's time for the hallway lights. This part didn't take me too much time, and I learned a lot about lighting in this video. I'll be using the same lights in a future MOC for D-Day. Subscribe if you want to see that. After putting all the lights in, I made this cool hologram that may represent something that I'm going to build in the future. A dread base? Clone base? You guys decide. Comment on which one I should build using the layout on the hologram. For the opposite side of the base, I made a weapons rack. This will be used to hold heavy blasters. I'll set it right here. And I added a few more things off screen. Back with the hologram, I wanted to add a few chairs for the clones to view the situation. Now it's time for minifigs. The last minifig place, the MOC's done. Here's how it looks in the dark. Thanks for watching, and if you like this video, go check out my channel. See you in the next one.